Magandang araw mga kasiyensya. Ngayon nga ay mapalad na naman tayong naimbitahan para dumalo sa Training on Project and Inquiry-Based Chemistry Year 2 na pinangungunahan ng ating balik scientist na si Dr. Mirna H. Estrada in partnership with DOST, DepEd, and of course, DIMSU. At dahil nga tayo ang pinakamaaga ay hinintay muna nating magbukas ang DIMSU International Convention Center. Medyo kulang pa nga tayo sa tulog dito kasi alas 11 na ng gabi na tapos yung OT natin kahapon sa school. Pero syempre nasa DepEd tayo kaya dapat matatag. At dahil maaga pa nga ay nagkaroon ako ng tsansa para makipagpicture sa dati kong guro noong college na si Dr. Nora Oridina na ngayon ay Dean ng College of Education sa North La Union Campus. Nang dumating na ang aking mga kasama ay kumuha rin kami ng larawan kasama ang aming supervisor sa science na si Dr. Rominel S. Sobremonte. Kalaunan ay pumasok na kami sa hall at nagsimula na ang program at isang tatak na ng training ay ang istoryang ito.
The frog and fish story is from a Leone best author. Next slide please. So, like what? Asked the fish. Birds, said the frog mysteriously. Birds? And he told the fish about the birds who had wings, 2 legs, and many colors. As the frog talked about the birds, his friend the fish saw the birds flying in his mind like large feathered fish. What else? Asked the fish impatiently. Cows, said the frog. Cows, they have 4 legs. Horns, eat grass, and carry big bags of milk. So here's the fish imagination or idea of what the cow looks like. So, how would people look like according to the fish?
Ayun, so kung ikaw ang magdodrawing nito, paano kaya i-imagine ng fish ang itsura ng isang tao? Bakit ganun? At ano ang kinalaman nito sa mga estudyante natin? Pinakilala rin ang mga facilitators at parang familiar sa akin yung dalawa rito. At isa nga sa mga nagustuhan kong activity ay ang paggamit ng chemistry sa physics na kakailanganin namin sa chapter challenge na gagawin mamaya. At eto na nga ang huling gawain kung saan kailangan naming gumawa ng eksperimento na ang ending ay dapat may mag-trigger sa linya ng kuryente at mapailaw namin ang bombilya. Tinawag nila itong Rove-Goldberg experiment na ginagamitan ng ripple effect. Bale ang instructions ay maaari kaming gumamit ng mga materials na andun sa room at ito ang aming mga kinuha. Iron stand with ring, wire gauze, watch glass, magnesium strip, concentrated hydrochloric acid, rubber bands, balloons, stirrer, meter stick, paper cups, blue tape, plastic bottles, water and soap, beaker, crocodile wires, 110 resistors, battery, and of course, yung LED bulb. Siguro, ang magiging tanong ng iba, paano yan? Wala naman kaming ganyan karaming materials na pwedeng gamitin nila sa isang grupo. Hindi ko po kayo masisisi. Ako man din ay ganyan ang aking magiging tanong. Pero, one of the learning I gained from here is that we can do more with less. Ngayon ay ating tignan ng isa sa mga experiment na ginawa ng aming mga kasama.
This one is a different one because we have a no-touch Rove-Goldberg kasi kanina panis domino pan. So in here, we measured around 30 grams of baking soda, placed in the early Mayer flask, and then covered with balloon. So heat is applied in here. So there will be a chemical reaction as heat is applied, producing that will produce carbon dioxide, making the balloon upward. Pero medyo matagal po. So dito naman pa, dapat mas malakas yung apoy para mas mag-produce na ano.
Pag-lighter.
Nanginginig. The windway is matagal na pero once the balloon will come up, it will push the lever, the one side of the lever upward, making pushing the other side downward, and then it will make the muriatic acid flow at the inclination towards the connection itself.
I suggest you take that lever because it's not going to happen.
Okay, so if the balloon will come up, it will push it down. May touch talaga. So, making now the reaction. Okay. So it will melt down the magnesium strip and then let the electricity flow.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Ito naman ang experiment ng Group B.
Okay, so this is our output, the output of Group 2 for the chemical dominoes. So our objective is to be able to lit out the LED bulb. Okay, for the procedure number 1,
Matunaw na
we have measured 25 grams of baking soda and then 25 ml of vinegar. So we have put the baking soda inside the balloon and the vinegar into the flask. And then we're going to slowly release the powder inside the flask. So as a result, there should be a chemical reaction. Okay, so that's it. So there should be a chemical reaction that will yield the formation of carbon dioxide. So the balloon will increase in size and pushes the track up. So the balancing marble will roll down the track and eventually making it to transfer its weight to the other end. This will cause the pouring of hydrochloric acid to the watch glass containing the aluminum strip connected to the circuit.
At ang susunod na ay ang sa amin.
Okay, let's now focus our attention to the last group for the presentation. Dear teachers.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. The title of our experiment is called Rolling in the Deep as in DIP. So the initial reaction starts with the magnesium ribbon being dissolved by the concentrated hydrochloric acid, this one. Then the hanging balloon connected to it will pull and strike the magnets. The magnets will move as the rubber band let loose and another balloon will fall. The last part is in honor to Archimedes. The beaker filled with water and salt dips into the watch glass. The saline solution then acts as a conductor that will close the circuit and allow electrons to flow that will eventually light up the bulb.
Ayun, so dito nga ay ilalagay ko na ang hydrochloric acid para tunawin ang magnesium strip at para mahulog ang balon na may tubig. Hindi agad natunaw yung magnesium strip dito dahil mas nakataas sa onte. That's why kailangan kong magdagdag ng hydrochloric acid para maabot niya. Bale, in physics, i-harness natin yung potential energy dito para maging kinetic energy at malipat ito sa magnet para ito ay gumalaw at magiging malayang bumagsak ang isa pang nakataling lobo na may tubig. Ang babagsakan naman nitong beaker ay may naghalong tubig at asin na pwedeng daanan ng electrons mula sa baterya. Dito, gamit ang chemistry ng tubig at asin, binigyan namin ng daan ang physics para ang baterya at bombilya ay magkaisa at magbigay ng init at liwanag sa buhay naming uhaw sa paliwanag. Tunay nga ang sabi ni Sir Kenneth that chemistry is the glue that binds biology and physics together. Biology is fun, so is physics, and so does chemistry. Thank you for watching, and together, let us build a community of science enthusiasts.